here. Waiting on you guys to show up. Seeing if you guys will stay there. Good morning. It is, I believe, the 7th of August. It's like 8 something in the morning, I believe. I decided that I wanted to get on my bike. So when I'm on the bike, I usually go live, and I've only ridden my bike like one other time where I didn't get on live. Hey girl, hey Margie, hi. Star Mama, you never did add me back. Or if you did, I didn't see it. I missed you guys' faces. What do you think about my hair? I chopped it all off. Do you like it? Thank you. I can dig it. You know, it's too hot here. It's always in the 90s, like even at night it's like 93, 94 degrees, like to have long hair. I just couldn't stand it. I couldn't handle it. So I had to turn it off. I'm surprised so many people are up this morning. Like, I know it's Saturday, so a lot of people are, you know, laying in bed. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Jean. Oh no, what happened? Are you okay? Just got mine all chopped off again. Team no hair. Oh my gosh, 2:30. I'm sorry. You know what? I woke up at 2:30 the other day and rode my bike. Because I could not go back to sleep, and like the kitchen was clean and everything was already done, so there's really nothing else for me to do. My regain is still the same. Fainted at the store and did a heart cath, etc. You fainted at the store? Have they found anything? You've been there for you said 5 days? I have you guys precariously like balanced on the bike, so that's why I'm not putting my fingers on it, because I'm afraid you guys will fall. Regain, before anybody asks, still exactly the same, 40 pounds. It's just hard for me to get off. Even though I'm going to the gym like every day. Good morning. Hi, Celeste. I'm going to the gym. I'm eating fairly decent. Not the best, which is where my problem lies. Exercise can't do it all for you. But at least I am working out. I've been in a lot of pain, especially in my tailbone and like the above area. It's called an SI joint for those of you who have like back problems. Like, I have sous vide. Yeah, I do. I use it for chicken, especially because chicken doesn't go down otherwise. See, I missed you. I know, Evelyn is so busy. She's doing well. She's still in school. She's upstairs sleeping, which is why I'm downstairs being crazy time. I reduced my Abilify to 15 milligrams from 30, which is why I think I'm getting the burst of energy, which I've had since like last week. 6 epidurals in my back 2 months ago, very helpful. Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible, and probably feels better, but that sounds horrible. I'm so sorry that you had to have that done to begin with. I go to a pain clinic every Tuesday, and they're just the best people. Like, they're really, really the best people. They really want to help me. And like everybody that goes there, like, I've never been treated so good at a doctor, like ever. Like, PT is great, group is great, my one-on-one therapy is great. My doctor is phenomenal. Like, the whole team is just amazing. And I have like all of that in one day, so I don't have to go like to 4 different places. It's all in one area. So I'm really lucky to have that. It's so nice. Scared I pushed it off for like 3 years, but I'm glad it really helped. Like, that sounds like something that I would be interested in, how long does it last? Yeah, it's because I don't drive, and like Evelyn's in school, she can't take me everywhere. So I'm going to try to get what's called Via Trans, which is like it's for people who can't drive and like are disabled and can't, you know, like go places like doctor's appointments. So I have so many doctor's appointments I need to get to. And so it'll take me to and from my doctor's appointments. It won't take anywhere else, but that's all I really need it for anyway. Because I need to see a neurologist, endocrinologist. I need to see a bariatric surgeon again because, like, you know, my levels and stuff, nobody's seen them since we moved here. So that's a lot of stuff that I need done. Let's see. That's amazing. Have you heard about the spine stimulator? The thing that they put on your spine to block out the pain receptors. Have you heard that one? Because the place that I go to uses that a lot, and people said that it's like night and day. They're like, the pain is completely gone, and I'm like, what? And they have like this little thing that goes beneath their skin, and then they have like this wire that goes up their spine that blocks the pain signals. Which was the craziest damn thing I've never seen. Yeah, see if they'll talk to you about that, because I'm telling you, the people that I go to for the pain management, I have a group, and the group people are like, oh my God, it's like night and day. It's like, you know, one day I'm in horrific pain and can't move, and then the next day I'm like up and about, walking around and doing stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, damn. My spine isn't bad enough to where I could need something like that. It's just amazing that is possible for people. Like, that is just, it's a phenomenal thing. Medical technology is an amazing thing. It's phenomenal. I'm so happy for people that are getting pain relief, like without having to go on narcotics. Like, I'm so happy to be in this program. Because they're trying to get people off narcotics, and so they're doing everything they possibly can to, you know, manage their pain. What I did want to talk about is, let me get off my bike a second and give it to you. Like, let me show you what I've been using. Hold on. Ow, my butt. Hold on. So, it was just over here on the counter. Let me get back on. Hold on. Try not to kill myself in the process. So this is an NSAID. It's a gel, and I don't know how it comes normally. Like, I don't know if it comes in a tube or if it comes in little packets like this, but this is a sample that my doctor gave me, and it's an NSAID gel, and you can put it on your back or your hip or like wherever it hurts. And it didn't take the pain away completely, but I've done the other one, which was like Voltrans or Voltam, or hell, I can't remember the actual name of it. It's Vol something another, and that one didn't do anything. I think this is new. This is like, you get this from your doctor. Like, you get this from the pharmacy. I want to Voltran. Thank you. So I wanted to show you guys that. And she said that it's like Voltram you have to put on 4 times a day. You only have to put this on twice a day. So I don't know if you want to take a screenshot or take a look at it or just write it down. But some of you might want to ask about it, because like I said, it didn't take the pain completely away, but it did take quite a bit of it off, which I was very excited about. So and that was just applying it once a day because I didn't want to waste what I had. And it goes a really, really long way. So I haven't even used a full packet yet, because like, you don't have to use so much of it. Like the other stuff, you had to, like, it was more like a cream, like a gross little gel stuff. And you had to measure it out with a ruler how much you were going to use, and you couldn't get it on your hands, and they don't say this for this one. Plus I have arthritis in my hands, so it doesn't really matter. I'm so glad to see you guys this morning. Like, I wish more of you would talk. I see you on. What you doing? How you been doing? What you been up to? How you feeling? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm pretty far away from the thing. And where's your water? I'm going to gently tap you. Where's your water? I got mine. Well, fair enough. Jean, so far, I'm not digging it. It's not progressive here. They are very set in their ways. They are very, very, how do I put it? They're racist. Like, they're just racist here. And they're very bigoted, and they're very homophobic, and they're very transphobic, and it's very hard for me to like a place that hates my wife and hates my lifestyle. It's really hard for me to be like, oh, I love it here, when I know that they hate us and don't believe in my lifestyle or how my wife is. Let me scroll up and look. My big ass finger. I was sitting for Middleton while he's in Mexico and got to ride a train home. I'm going to ride the train. Well, that sounds fun, Joyce. That sounds like a lot of fun. I love riding on trains. I prefer that over a plane ticket any day, even though you get there a lot faster. But you get to see so much scenery on a train. I've ridden a train like twice to D.C. From North Carolina, North Kakalaki. So I've ridden a train twice with my mama when I was little, and I always enjoyed that. I'm at 2.5 miles, and I've been on for like 12 minutes, but I'm kind of just piddly farting around. I've got it on high resistance, so even though I'm not pedaling really hard, I'm still getting the workout. Not going to the gym until Thursday. Got a lot of stuff, and COVID is really bad here. Like, they sent a text on my phone that was urging people to get their vaccine, which was like, it was sad that they had to put a national text on the phone for Texas to, or at least in San Antonio, for people to get their vaccine, saying that 96% of the people here have been unvaccinated that are ones that are sick. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's not true. I just know that did scare the shit out of me, like them putting it on my phone. You know, like the national alerts, like the Amber Alerts, where it like, or a tornado drill. Like, that's what came over my phone, like that big, like, emergency noise. That scared the shit out of me. So I thought there was a tornado or somebody got snatched, or like, it's so scary. But we wanted to give a little bit of time. Wanted to get vaxxed and insisted on getting it. I'm so glad. I've been vaccinated. I don't judge anybody. Like, before people start coming at me, like, I'm just going to tell you what works for me. This is experiencing Nirvana. So you're experiencing my life, the way I do things, and so I'm vaccinated. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just putting it out there that I am vaccinated. It makes me feel better to know that I'm vaccinated. It gives me a sense of peace. Yes, I know that you can still get COVID even though you're vaccinated, but I still wear a mask and wash my hands. So, and yes, I do know that you can still get COVID even after doing all that, but it gives me a peace of mind. The Delta freaks me out too. Stand up for a minute, guys. You're gonna see my shirt. My job, fat killer. Excuse my rolls and bumps, but I needed to stand up for a second because it was hurting me. Every time I stand up like this, people come in and then they leave. They're like, the hell am I watching? See? They come in and they're like, the fuck? And I'm like, I only do this for a second. I'm sorry. It just, my butt goes numb. And I don't have nowhere to put you guys. I really need to get one of those tripods that are like bendy that I can wrap around my bike, and that way I can just hold you guys like right in front. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna look on Amazon today and see how expensive those are, and that'll solve that problem. So does anybody else's nose run when they exercise? Because mine sure does. And my nose runs when I eat. Doesn't matter what I eat. It could be cold, it could be hot, it could be temperate, like room temperature. If I eat, my nose runs. Yes, it does, which I find very strange because it never did that before surgery, and it never did that before the distal. I never had that problem before I had the distal done. So I find that just an odd thing. Over 3 miles. Hi Tracy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. I'm just pedaling on the bike, seeing what you guys are up to, spending some time with you guys because I know it's been a while. To be honest with you guys, like I had a breakthrough with my therapist, and like we talked about it. Like I think like probably 80% of the reason that I've gained all this weight is because I felt like that's my identity. Like I've built this community with losing weight and people who need to lose weight and people who want to lose weight, and then I got down to my goal weight and then didn't have anything to talk about because nobody wants to talk to somebody in maintenance. I'm trying not to get upset because this is just how I felt. It doesn't matter, like I'm not saying you guys made me feel this way, it's just how I felt. But I felt like nobody wanted to like everybody kind of disappeared when I got in maintenance. Like I would post pictures and I would post like, you know, my me going to the gym and like how good I felt when I was at goal, and then like nobody really responded. And then I would make videos and like nobody really wanted to watch them. And those were mostly like cleaning videos and stuff like that because I didn't have much to talk about because I wasn't trying to lose any weight. So I think I've just packed on a lot of weight because it's comforting to know that, you know, I have something in common with people who are struggling too, and that's not healthy for me to do that. So we talked about that, and I couldn't believe I did that, self-sabotaging. Lots of people self-sabotage, but like I really did really screw myself over because I just let myself go. And that's been really hard, is just to know that I just let myself go because I wanted people to like me and I wanted people to talk to, because it's lonely down there. It is really lonely when you get to a certain weight and like people no longer associate themselves with you and can't relate. It's really lonely down there. So I felt very, very torn about it. But I am working through that in therapy and hopefully back on my way to getting back down to 230, which is 40 pounds away. Because that's where I was and that's where I was happiest. It really does. It like once you hit a point to where you're no longer trying to lose weight, people just become disinterested in you. Well, you're not struggling anymore, so I don't want to watch you, I don't want to talk to you. And that was really hard. That was really hard for me because that's when Evelyn left and I needed people the most. So that was really, really hard. so I started gaining weight and then posting about my weight gain, and people were all, just everybody flooded back. And so it was really, really hard. Like, I don't want anybody else to feel like that and feel like that they have to gain weight in order to be loved. Because that was really shitty of me to do to myself. And it was nobody else's fault but my own. Because I was lonely and wanted people to talk to and wanted to relate to people and be a part of my community. But I should be able to do that no matter how much I weigh. That was hard. That was hard to say. That's not blaming anybody. That's just being honest about what I did. That says a lot about me. That I care what people think. That I am willing to do really stupid shit in order to be liked. So that is definitely something that I have to work through. That is definitely something I have to work through. So on a better note, let's talk about something else that doesn't make me bawl my eyes out. So tell me something positive, something happy, something that you guys are looking forward to. Oh, Lynn, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. That was just a really hard time in my life when she was gone, and like it hurt me. And like I needed people the most, and that's when I felt the most alone. But I started gaining weight, and then everybody was like, hey. So that just reaffirmed that gaining weight was something positive, and the continuing to struggle to lose it would be better off than me being in maintenance and having nobody. Is that where you work, Tracy? Or is that someplace that you have to go? Nose is running. I'm so sorry. I don't have a napkin. Oh, you work there? I'm glad you got a day off. That's positive. Evelyn's got a day off from school. She had a test yesterday, so she's napping upstairs. I don't know what to call you. Is it Rob or Karen? But thank you. I'm doing well. It's nice to see you. Is it Kieran or do you say that Karen? How do you sound that out? Like, I always like to know people's names. Like, mine's unique. I like other people with unique names too. Oh, thank you. Kieran's pretty. That's really pretty. I love that. We were just talking about positive things because I just boo-hooed for like 10 minutes over gaining weight. Surprise, surprise! But I'm trying to get in a better place, so I'm talking about Evelyn's schoolwork and that we're trying to keep busy with the whole Delta thing, and hopefully, everybody else is doing okay, because I worry about y'all. I worry about y'all a lot. I've seen a lot of people be sick, and it's hard, like gaining weight and then I have to stand up for just a second, guys. I'm sorry. This is absolutely killing my butt. Gaining weight and trying to get it back off is absolutely ridiculous because I can put it on, but I sure have a hell of a time getting it back off. And I know there's things that I could do, but I'm stubborn and set in my ways and I don't want to. So every time I stand up, I lose like 5 people. I'm sorry, but it hurts my butt. It just cracks me up. 6 people. Piano lessons, voice lessons, and in case of quarantine again. That sounds fun. That sounds so much fun. I would love voice lessons and piano lessons, but I'm not musically inclined that way. I played baritone in middle school and high school. That's it looks like a miniature tuba. So I can read sheet music, I just can't read piano music. Thank you. Today I had a little bit more energy than normal and I was like, I'm just gonna get on the bike. Taking over Denmark as well, as long as the vaccine program. So here I am, fingers crossed for you. I know everybody's struggling with it, and the United States is, people are just people. I feel so bad for anybody. I don't wish any ill for anybody. I feel so bad. I feel so sad for everybody who's sick. I don't care if they're vaccinated or not. Like, I feel so terrible for people who are sick. Nobody deserves it. Nobody does. Tracy, I like it. It's a little small because we had a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath in our old house, and we're down to like 1.5 like rooms. So it's 1 room upstairs and a half of it's real small, half of a room downstairs, and then like a little living room and a little teeny tiny kitchen. So we've tried, most of our stuff is sitting in the garage in boxes because there's no place to put it. So it's very different how small everything is because in Texas there's so much of a population, so they had to make the base housing really small, especially if you don't have children. So itty bitty living space. But other than that, I really like it. I am terrified of scorpions. I'm terrified of seeing a scorpion. I've seen a scorpion at my friend's house that I almost stepped on, but it was already dead because they have cats. But I haven't seen a scorpion here. Cross my fingers, knock on wood. I think this is wood. I hope this is wood. Let me find some wood. It's behind me. Knock on that. So I could get down there. There we go. Before I don't fall off and kill myself on the bike. So far, I have a big yard, but it's not fenced in. So it's part of like the front yard of this side of the base. Like this was a model home that they would show people like what kind of the homes look like. And then the winter storm came and the ones that they were going to give us were all damaged, so they gave us this one. So, I mean, that was good. I just wanted to get on here for a few minutes and see how you guys were doing. Like, I've missed you and have been thinking about you guys a lot. And just wondering how everybody's doing and how everybody's coping, and like what are some things that you can suggest that maybe I can do to keep myself occupied now that I'm pretty much locked down to the house. Because we were doing okay, and now with the COVID variant and everything like that, I think they're going to shut down the gym again. and that's just it's gonna devastate me. So what do you guys think that I should do to keep myself busy? I'd like to get 10 miles. I'm like 5.8. I'd like to do 10 before I got off. So it's been 30 minutes. I think with another 30 minutes I could probably do 10, even though I did 15 in an hour last time. Well, I don't see you guys talking. Let me pull you up here. Oh, there we go. What's the name of your boat? Yeah. I'm terrified of scorpions. I'm so scared that we're going to have some in the house. And one of them's going to attack my dogs. Like, that's what I'm scared of. I'm not so scared. What is all over me? I'm not. It's dried skin. Like, before somebody's like, you got a booger on your face. It's dried skin. Let me see if I can't get that off. There we go. Try to keep busy listening to audiobooks. What you been listening to? It's so hard to exercise. It's so hard. I don't want to. I need to. Like, I don't want to get on the bike because it hurts my ass. But I don't want to go to the gym. Like, I don't want to, but I need to. Because otherwise I'm just going to end up hurting more with not moving around and doing stuff. So it's more of a necessity than it is a want. The puppies are doing fantastic. They are wonderful. Saki's going to get shaved today because she's all shaggy and like she needs to be shaved. Like, she can't get groomed because she has hip problems, so I can't get her groomed. I have to do it myself. And she's so fussy. She's just not having it. She's old. I tried that once. I tried talking about, I tried reading to you guys, actually. Hold on. I tried reading to you guys, Smoke in Your Eyes, or Smoke Clear in Your Eyes, or something like that, from, Talk to a Mortician, I believe is her name. Ask a Mortician. I tried reading to you guys and nobody liked that. But that was fun. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where do you live at? I mean, I know you live around here somewhere, don't you? But like, oh my God. But oh, you live out in the country. Hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. Nope. Nope. There's a big and that's where Nirvana lives, in the land of nope and hell no, because that ain't happening. Oh, I'm sad that you guys didn't tell me, because I'm telling you, like, I asked like tons of times if you guys liked that, because I was having a blast reading it to you, but I couldn't get any answers to like anybody who really wanted to watch it. Like, the views went like way down to like 100, and then like nobody was saying anything. So I was like, well, I guess this is not really something you guys are interested in. Is that close to I mean, how close is that to Lackland? That's one good thing about New Zealand, is no icky bugs. No icky bugs at all. Luckily, nobody's brought any over to you, thankfully. And I hope that stays that way, because we got plenty of icky bugs. I do not appreciate. I do not like it. Well, not many icky deadly bugs. There's plenty here. That's where I live, on Valley High. Well, I mean, I don't live on Valley High, but that's the gate that I get into to get here. So it's not really that far away. we should meet up and hang out after we're not dying of COVID. You know, when everybody's not getting sick. Because I would love to meet you guys. I've only met one person since I've been down here, from YouTube and Facebook. I've only met one person, and that was when things were getting better. Oh, does she? Does she live on base or does she live off base? Yeah, when things get better, just let's meet up, because I'm dying to meet you guys. Any of you guys, I would love to meet. Like I said, I met a bunch of people when I was in California. Like everybody, because obviously there was no COVID way back then. I haven't lived there in like 3 years. But I met so many people off of YouTube from Facebook. Good morning, Suzanne. How are you? I saw that you got re-proposed to. That was the cutest damn thing. Okay. Yeah, I know where that's at. I know where that's at. Yeah, that was really cute. I saw the pictures of that. That was adorable. Owie. I'm gonna pick you guys up for a minute while I'm doing this. I think 7 miles is enough because my hip is like absolutely killing me. So I'll just bring you guys over here and talk to you. Owie, 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 my hip. How about that? How about I just come over here and hang out with you guys? Ooh. Ooh. We have a little mother-in-law bed in my exercise room. Thank you. Yeah, my hip is burning, so I'm not going to test it any more than I already have. Because then I'll be in bed all day and all day tomorrow. So I know better. My hip is burning. But my mother-in-law's bed is in here when she comes to visit. We actually, Astrid is going to come visit because she's getting bottom surgery in September. Yum! Breakfast tacos. Don't mind if I do. So for those of you who remember Astrid from my Facebook, she's getting bottom surgery, which is the most amazing thing ever. Good morning. Glad to see you here. Thank you very much for coming to hang out with me. I know, I'm so excited for her, but she's going to come down here and stay. And I told her that she can stay here in the house while she's recuperating. So she'll be having her surgery in Austin and then like traveling down here. I'm not really sure how that's going to work because it's like an 1.5 to 2 hour drive from here to Austin. And I don't even know what part of Austin, but we'll have to figure that out because she's not going to be feeling all that great to be walking around and shit. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm stupid excited for her. I really, really am. I'm like, that's one of the best newses I've ever heard. I'm just super excited for her. But yeah, I thought you guys would like that little bit of news. So like while she's here, I'd love to do a couple videos if she's actually feeling up to it. Obviously she won't be going to the gym with me because that's not gonna happen. Definitely not after bottom surgery. But we can always at least do a video or two together because I've missed her a lot since I moved. We moved here in February. Sorry, I'm rubbing my hip, so it looks like I'm doing something weird, but I'm actually just rubbing my hip and my back because it's hurting me. Were you guys here when I showed the Pensed, the new NSAID gel that you can use that doesn't count as an NSAID for your stomach? Were a lot of you in here for that? Do you want me to show it again? Because my doctor was, yeah, that's what I figured. I figured Austin's going to be terrible to try to get into and out of. Here, let me. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Here you go. I'm just going to bring it back. Ow. To the bed. Okay. So it's called Pinsed. I know it's backwards. There we go. That might be better. Pinsed. Well, you might. You never know. I think it's new. And my doctor just got samples in, and she sent me home with a couple samples. And like I'm gonna put it on my hip. I'm gonna put it on my back. And a little bit goes a long way. It's a gel. It's a little tacky. Like it's a little, like just the tiniest bit, but after a while you don't even notice it because it just kind of dissolves into your skin. But it's a little teeny tiny tacky. But it doesn't for me. Because I need my hip done. Either that or my bursa needs to have something done with my bursa, because I'm constantly inflamed. So it doesn't take away all of the inflammation for me because I have so much, but it takes away a lot of it. And yesterday I put it on my back, my upper and lower back, and I put it on my hip, and it actually felt so much better. So it's called Pinsed, and you can get it from your doctor. So I don't know if you can get samples from your doctor or not, or if you can just get the actual stuff, but it's really good. I really like it. So, I've said this like a couple times, like on Facebook. Texas is not progressive, so they're really homophobic and transphobic here, and so me and Evelyn feel very kind of singled out. Every time we go out, people kind of stare, especially when she's dressing like the way she wants to dress, which is her fucking prerogative, to dress pretty. People stare. So it's very hard for us to like it here when people are kind of hateful and mean. So Voltaren is different. So I've used Voltaren, and this one's more powerful than Voltaren. Um, yeah, I can. I can give you that. Just send me a PM, and I can tell you exactly where to go. Um, for this in my doctor's office. You'll love them. They're amazing. If your insurance will pay for it, they're amazing. And they will help you in every single solitary way they can. And if you go, maybe if you go on Tuesdays, you'll see me. Because I go on Tuesdays. From 1 o'clock to about 5 o'clock. That's how long I'm there. So if you get your stuff on Tuesdays, you will see me there. It is very sad. It is. It is very, 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 very sad that they're like that here. But you know what? She is living her most authentic life, and she's being the person that she's always been destined to be, and I'm so proud of her for going out in dresses and looking beautiful and putting on makeup, because that's something that she couldn't do in South Dakota. And that's something that, even though it's really taboo here and people are rude about it, she's still doing. We're just taking a lot of extra precautions because we don't want to be shot or mugged or stabbed or killed, which is what we're afraid of, because that's kind of what people do when they don't understand something. They hurt people, and so that's what we worry about. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I think she's the most beautiful woman on the planet. But I'm really biased. I may be really, really biased. Like maybe just like this much. Maybe a little more biased than that, but yeah, I'm pretty biased about it. Well, guys, I've been on here for about 44 minutes. Um, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to tell you that I miss you. The breakthrough that I had with my therapist, I wanted people to know that, you know, if you're doing the same thing, it's okay. You're not alone. I don't know if anybody else does that or not. If you don't know what I'm talking about because you came in late, please read redo this because I can't talk about it again. I boo-hooed my head off. It's just too upsetting for me. Um, I just did something really stupid in order to feel loved and to feel wanted and needed in the community. Like I gained weight in order to do it. Um, and that's just something that I have to work through because that's something that, I should have never done. And I never should have to feel that way. So if anybody else has done the same, I want you to know that it is okay. If nobody has told you today that you are loved, let me be the very, very first person to tell you today that you are absolutely 100% loved here. If nobody's told you that you are needed and wanted, I need you. I want you here. I miss you guys when you're not around. Thank you so much, Tracy. That's so sweet of you. I do miss you guys when you're not around, and I miss making videos, so I'm going to try. I always say that, and I never do, and I do it because I think I'm boring. But I would like to bring you guys to the gym with me and see what you guys think about that. Some of my workouts, because I used to do that, and people loved it a long time ago. I just don't have a MacBook to um, edit them like I used to. But what I can do is I can just do a continuous video and just leave it like that and see what you guys think. So I might do like a 10 or 15-minute video of like some of the stuff that I'm doing and just upload it and see what you guys think about some of my workouts. Hopefully they don't close down the gym, but if they do, then I'll be doing stuff at home. So I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day no matter where the hell you just happen to be in the world. I will definitely come back on live again, I promise. I just want to tell you guys that thank you so much for being here for me no matter what. And I will talk to you very, very, very soon. Bye.